Hey everyone, welcome to another music reaction video. I'm NetherCloud and we are coming in right off the heels of our previous recording, checking out Maphra's vocal cover of Doomed by Bring Me the Horizon. As I said in that video, I kind of feel like I should have started here, but I was listening to what my friend Dan said, that we should start at Bring Me the Horizon song. I don't know Bring Me the Horizon very well at all. I've heard a couple of songs here and there, I'm sure of it, but nothing that I could actually place or like memorize or know off the top of my head. So I do know this song very well because we did the reaction video to the version where Tatiana joins Courtney on stage, and they do the live version with them going back and forth with the vocals, which absolutely was just one of my favorite things we've ever done for a reaction video. And I listened to that song over and over on repeat for a very long time after that, and I still go back and listen to it. I absolutely love that song. I love that version of the song. It's awesome. So we're going to see what this one's about. I mean, I'm assuming based on what I'm looking at, she's in the same space. It looks like she's in the same space, different outfit, so probably, you know, different day or different take or whatever the case may be. Don't know how that all will play into it. I don't remember if there were candles in the last one. That doesn't matter. But I guess let's check it out. And if you guys are liking this stuff, the obligatory, please like and subscribe. I'm sorry that I have to say that. I don't want to say it. You don't want to hear it. But if I don't say it, nobody clicks the buttons. There's just a little reminder and then you just do the thing. So fuck that nonsense. Let's get into the video.
Cut down the altar!
Visionary, deepest fake, dirty gold, the colors change. Hands are frozen, feel no pain. I just wanna hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This sickly sweetness is crushing me. But I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate the
Okay, she's doing a great job. There is something about this and the other recording that is like, it's messing with my ears a little bit. I don't know if it's the EQ or the way she's singing. It sounds almost like she's congested. I know horse calling the kettle black and all of that stuff, but like there's something missing out of the high end of the frequency range. And I don't know if it's in her voice and that she's like congested, or if it's the way it's EQ'd in the mix or whatever, but there is something missing in the upper frequency in these recordings that I'm not thrilled about. That being said, she's doing an amazing job, has fantastic control, great vocalist. Like, no shade being thrown here. She's awesome, but there is something that I'm curious what's going on there. I'd like to see her in a different space with a different recording, engineering, mixing type thing going on, because there's something going on there that's just messing with my ears as far as that upper frequency range.
dirty gold, the colors change. Hands are frozen, feel no pain. I just wanna hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This sickly sweetness is crushing me. But I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate. The fire is cold, there you go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of my letter. It could all be yours if you echo birds of prey. Try to cut down the altar. It could all be yours, but you're circling the flame. Nothing sacred, nothing lost. When birds of prey invade my thoughts, they promise that we'll feel that pain. Not strong enough to hold the flame. Negative feedback loop, I'm spinning out of control. This sickly sweetness.
She's really amazing at enunciating. Everything is clear and comes through. It's something that I try to be conscious of when I'm doing videos, that I definitely do wind up stumbling and muttering a little bit. You gotta get your mouth open enough. I've always hated my own face. Not really, but like, you know, like you get self-conscious, but being able to make every word crisp and clear so that you can hear and understand, it's very easy to understand the words that she's singing. So I love that. It's just that like high end that there's something weird there for me. I'm guessing it's probably the space and the way it's mixed. A lot of like, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say this is like her personal studio, and it's probably like, I don't know. I would guess it's not like, you know, professional $1 million studio with all the crazy sound baffling and all of that stuff. I mean, hell, I'm recording in a bedroom right now, so you know, again, no shade being thrown, no. I'm not talking shit here, basically. But in a lot of those smaller spaces, and even here, and I'm sure it probably comes through in even my microphone, sometimes you got to cut a lot of those highs off to get rid of the noise that comes through because of the space. So I'm curious if it's that, or if it's something in her, the way she likes to do her vocals. And I'd really, really love to see some original music by her, because I think for me, covers are just, you do one of two things. Like, you look for what they do different, or you compare it to what they're doing the same. And so it becomes this thing of like, is this person going for how close can I get to the original, or is this person going for, you know, this is my interpretation? How would you sing this one? How would you sing this one? I love you. He's not in pain. He just wants to go to the living room. Do you want to go to the living room? Yeah? You want to go to the living room? Okay. No cuts, even for kitty breaks. We do these all the way through. The only cuts we do is when I screw up the intro, I chop that shit off and we start over again. But once the music starts playing, these are one take through videos. There will only be exceptions made when it is absolutely necessary, like something crazy happens and I have to walk away from the computer for like 20 minutes. That is my cat Tachyon. I have another cute little boy down there who's not so much of a screamer. Tachyon always gets his way. He knows the way of the force. Not exactly. He's a cat. He will scream until he gets what he wants, which is usually out. He likes to go hang out in the living room, and I like to keep my door closed when I do these recordings. I'm not trying to bother everybody in the house. But Lux is just laying on the floor like a little marshmallow because he is a quiet boy who loves food and dad. I swear this is a music reaction video and not a cat worshipping video, but you know, it could be two things. It could be two things. So I'm going to take this back just a step here. We'll listen to the rest of this. I think what I was saying before I was interrupted by the fur baby was I'd like to see some original music by her. I think people shine most in their originals when they're doing the thing that they wrote. They're portraying their vocals in a way that's highlights what they do well. When you're trying to do a cover, you can't help but try and compare it to the original one. Did they do it exactly like it? And if they didn't, is that good or is that bad? Was it intentional or unintentional? It becomes this analytical thing. I think it's a great way to show that you can actually handle some difficult vocal melodies and rhythms and all that stuff. So awesome that she's doing it. As I said in the previous reaction video, I think she's going to be at the head of a big band any moment now. Like, we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more good stuff from her. I just, as I said, I can't wait till there's actually some original music. I think I'd really enjoy that. So let's listen to the rest of this cover, though.
Back loop, I'm spinning out of control. This sickly sweetness is crushing me, but I wanna know if there's no heat when I escalate. The fire is cold, let go. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of the mighty. It could all
The fact that she can do the gritty parts and the vocal and the pretty parts, gritty and pretty, and you don't hear any detriment to the pretty parts after the aggressive parts is impressive. To be able to go back and forth between the two of them without damaging one of them is a very hard skill. Something I don't think I would ever be able to master in any regard, but she's doing it flawlessly. Very talented. I want to hear this.
With all the power of a dying sun, I climb the altar and I claim my place as God. Circle with me.
That was good. The first brutal part, I thought she didn't hit as low as I would have liked to hear, but then when she says circle with me, just nails it. Really good. Hang on, let's go back and see this again.
With all the power of a dying sun, I climb the altar and I claim my place as God. Circle with me.
That was awesome.
Circle with me. This could all be yours. Feel the weight of a mighty. It could all be yours if you echo birds of prey. Try to cut down the outer. It could all be yours, but you're circling the flame. Feel the weight of a mighty. A traitor watching me as birds of prey never falter. This could all be yours. This could all be yours. Circle with me.
Yeah, great job. I'm not going to harp on the same points or whatever, but fantastic vocalist. Did it blow me away as much as I would have expected based on what I was told? No. I thought based on how I was told this was going to be, it's like, Nether, this is just next level, going to blow you out of the water. It's fantastic. I don't want to say that it's not a really amazing performance, but it didn't change the way I see music or hit me as hard as, say, like the first time I heard Tatiana sing, or some of the other bands that we've listened to and checked out throughout the time here. It didn't knock me off my chair as much as I would have thought. Like, I don't know. And that just might be because it was built up a lot. I feel like when you go in with the expectation of like the whole mountain, and it doesn't look like Everest when you get there, there's this weird thing. So I'm not sure if that was because of my expectations or whatever, but either way, I don't doubt she's going to be doing amazing things. Very talented. I will say one more time, the control she has is phenomenal. The ability to enunciate and do everything clearly. You can tell she's not getting out of breath. Very talented. Can't wait to see some original stuff. But that all being said, we're out of time on this one. We're going to get back into some of Stupendium's stuff and then move on to other artists. I honestly, I've told you guys this before, I don't really have plans when it comes to this stuff. I consider the music reaction videos just like an extra little piece of what we do because the main focus of this channel is gaming. But I played and engineered and recorded music my entire life. I have an absolute love affair with music, especially, as I've said before, the heavy and the weird. So this just felt like something fun and extra, a little icing on the cake for the channel. I get to do some of the stuff I like that's not gaming by engaging with this type of content. So I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it. I will stop talking here, let you guys go and get on to whatever the next video it is. Hopefully it's one of mine. But if not, enjoy whatever you're going to watch. I appreciate all of you out there. I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves and be well.
Cut down the